Hi, welcome to Nomis Academy. In this video, we are going to learn how to factorize quadratic expression of the form ax² plus bx minus c. In the previous video, I explained how to factorize quadratic expression of the form ax² plus bx plus c and ax² minus bx plus c. So today we are going to learn how to factorize ax² plus bx minus c. Alright, the first example we are going to be taking is this. Example 1. Factorize x² plus 3x minus 10. Now we are going to factorize this quadratic expression. Now whenever you are asked to factorize a quadratic expression, what is required of you is to present or express it as a product of two linear factors. In the first video, I explained what linear factors are. So you can check the previous video to know what a linear factor is. So let's solve this problem. So write the question again. x² plus 3x minus 10. Now we are going to multiply the first and the last 10 using this diagram pattern. x² multiplied by minus 10 will give us minus 10x. So the next thing we are going to do, we are going to look for two factors whose product is minus 10x and whose sum is plus 3x. So let's use this pattern. We'll write minus 10x and then we are going to find all the factors of 10 that sum up to 3x. So the first one is minus 10x and x. And that will give us the sum. This plus this, the sum will give us minus 9x. This is different from what we are looking for. We go further to the other factors, minus 5x and 2x. Remember, these factors, the product is minus 10x. So we want to get the sum. We want to know which of the sum will give us 3x. That is what we are looking for. So the sum of this, minus 5x and 2x, will give us minus 3x. Different from what we are looking for. So we go to negate the other sign to see if we can get 3x. So let's negate the sign. When we have 10x and minus x, remember the product will give us minus 10x. So the sum here will give us 9x, different from what we are looking for. Then we go further for other factors, which is 5x and minus 2x. Now this will give us 3x, exactly what we are looking for. So 5x and minus 2x are the required factors. So I'm going to write 5x and minus 2x. These are the required factors I need to sum up to 3x. So the next thing to do, I'm going to write these two factors in the middle term. Instead of writing 3x, I'm going to write plus 5x and minus 2x in the middle term. So that will be x² plus 5x minus 2x and minus 10. So the next step to take is to consider the first two terms and pick out the common factor. Pick out the common factor. Now what is common between these two terms? As you can see, x is common. So I'm going to write x outside and then close the rest in a bracket. x² divided by x, I have x plus 5x divided by x is 5. So we go to the other term. What is common between these two terms? As you can see, minus 2 is common. Minus 2x can divide minus 2. Minus 10 can divide minus 2. So write minus 2 and enclose the rest in the bracket. So minus 2x divided by minus 2 will give us x. Then minus 10 divided by minus 2 will give us plus 5. So you can now see that this bracket and this bracket are common. So I'm going to pick one of it. I'm going to factor one of it out as the common factor. So I will write x plus 5. And then what do I have outside? I have x minus 2. So this is the solution to the problem. Remember I said the result of a quadratic expression is usually the product of two linear factors. This is a linear factor and this also is a linear factor. The product is the solution to a quadratic expression. Let's pick another example. Example 2. Factorize x² plus 3x minus 18. So let's factorize this problem. Alright, we'll do the same thing. We're going to write the problem again. x² plus 3x minus 18. Now the next thing to do is to multiply the first and the last term. Use this method so you will not forget. And that will give us minus 18x squared. So I'm going to find two factors of minus 18x squared that sum up to 3x. Alright, let's do that. Minus 18x squared. Now let's look for the factors one by one. Minus 18x and x, which is the product of this. Now the sum will be what? Minus 17x. Different from what we have here. So we go for that to get other factors. Then we have minus 9x and 2x. And that will give us what? That will give us minus 7x. Different from what we are looking for here. We still go for that to check other things. Minus 6x and 3x. And that will give us what? Minus 3x. The sum is minus 3x. So you can now see if we negate these two, definitely we are going to get 3x. So let's negate it. 6x and minus 3x. And that will give us 3x. So the product of this and this will give us minus 18x squared, while the sum will give us 3x. So I'm going to write 6x and minus 3x as the required factors that will sum up to 3x. Now, I'm going to write 6x and minus 3x in the middle term in place of 3x. So let's do that. X squared plus 6x minus 3x minus 18. Now the next thing to do is to pick the first two terms and factor out what is common. Now look at it critically. You agree with me that x is common. So I'll write x out and enclose the rest in a bracket. X squared divided by x is x. Plus 6x divided by x is 6. Then go to the next. What is common between these two? You can see that minus 3 is divisible. So we have minus 3 outside. Minus 3x divided by minus 3 will give us x. And then minus 18 divided by minus 3 is plus 6. Alright, now you see this bracket and this bracket are common. So I'm going to pick one. That's the process of factorizing. You pick the common factor. And that is x plus 6 and x minus 3. So this is the solution to the quadratic expression. Always the product of two linear factors. Now I'm going to give you an assignment. You will solve it and share in the comment section. Now take this as your assignment. 1, 4x² plus 8x minus 5. Solve this and share in the comment section. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.